So the Lakers win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. Brandon Bass is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. Now here's Boozer. Back to Kobe. 5 on the clock. The shot is off, and it's Boston the other way.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
Sullinger is screen on Lynn. Sullinger against Hill. Celtics passing it around. Jacks up a three. They get it again. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
Yeah, Clark, I think they can really attack this club in the paint. That's where they can win this game if they dominate there.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game. And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against this selection of Kobe Bryant.
That's good.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he could really get rolling.
Here's Boston now. Rondo with it. Tries from 10. Blocked. Johnson outside. Boozer with the screen for Johnson. Lynn dishes to Kobe. Drops in the layup for 2.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Outside Rondo. The feed to Sullinger. Trying his luck deep. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Lynn. Great D that time from Green.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Now here's Bass. Sullinger. And that one's good. Sullinger's got 5 points so far.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Boozer is screen on Rondo. Boozer passes to Johnson. Johnson left side. Now here's Lynn. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Rondo kicks to Green. Count it from 12.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Lynn dishes to Boozer. To the inside. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Carlos Boozer. And it's 6 points for Kobe Bryant. Lynn against Rondo. And another basket for Boston.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Outside, Lynn. He feeds it to Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot by Lynn. Lynn's got his first 2 points.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. Sullinger the screen. The drive by Rondo. Here's Bass. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
Rajon Rondo.
Lakers trail by 3.
It had been 6 straight years for the Celtics that they had made the playoffs, but that run came to an end last season as they were clearly in full rebuild mode.
Pass to Green. Rondo against Len. And the wide open shot from Green. Sullinger. Great positioning on the putback. Sullinger's got 7.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Screen by Boozer. Then the pass to Boozer. Kicks it to Bryant. And that one goes long.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Pass to Bass. Right side, Rondo. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Lynn with it. Now Green defending. In a wide open look for Lynn. And he knocks down the jumper. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Bass with a screen for Bradley. He dishes it to Bass. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bass has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Lakers trail by 3. Now Lynn. Outside Bryant. In low to Hill. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And now the first time out call here for Boston.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed and a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. Well, that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Bradley is screen on Lynn. Rondo kicks to Green. It's Bradley on the wing. Right side Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. A rebound by the Lakers. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent Clark his entire career with one team. He deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who've had the impact on a team and on the league the way Kobe has. As a box office draw and winning,
Los Angeles.
you'd like to see those guys.
Kobe Bryant.
Guys, and I'd be surprised if
At the line for 2.
not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Kobe Bryant in his 19th season in the league. But remember, he's played in 220 career playoff games. That's almost 3 additional seasons worth of games. Then you factor in his play with Team USA. I'll tell you, he's got a lot of mileage on those legs.
Now here's Rondo. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt, on both sides, high-octane offense.
Bryant against Bradley. Bryant dishes to Boozer. Second shot opportunity. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah,
One shot.
basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And Hill no good on that one. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Green against Len. Rondo kicks to Olynyk. 8 feet away. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And Kobe Bryant, top 5 in all-time minutes played.
And Kevin, you know those minutes add up. But he's finding ways to overcome the wear and tear and still remain effective. His great skill level and ability to make tough contested shots remains valuable.
And the basket good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Here's Bradley, and Hill with the block. 3 on 3. 13 feet away. Rebound by Olynyk.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Bradley sets the pick for Rondo. Pulls up. And Green gets it to go. Green's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. LA's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. In the pass to Kobe. Boozer a screen on Bradley. In a wide open look for Lynn. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Lynn's got 6.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Rondo dishes to Bradley. Pass to Green. Back to Bradley. From 15 feet away, that's good.
Avery Bradley.
And here is Lynn. He's got 6, so timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Good substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. And a new group in for the Celtics. Wallace is checked in for Bass. Turner comes in for Jeff Green. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Shots good from Young.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Celtics trail by 3. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And here's Nash. After Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Nash kicks to Bryant. Inside, here's Randall. And there's the shot to finish it off.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Feeds to Turner. Back to Thornton. Olynyk sets a screen for Thornton. And it's Turner off the drive. Randall grabs the board.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Nash the pass to Bryant. Beyond the arc. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist from Kobe. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision.
Now here's Randall. The rebound by Turner.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Turner can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles leading by 5, pushing it up. And Kobe throws it down.
Boy, and this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by the Lakers. From deep, Thornton. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Nash dishes to Kobe. Shoots from 14. Nice touch on the bank shot. Bryant's got 14 points for the game.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
He gets it up, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Celtics trail by 9.
Well, you know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. I mean, a lot of differences. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that could. He's bright, he's hard-working, he communicates well, he's innovative, showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
A moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Randall out there with Davis, and it's Young in at the small forward. Here's Smart after the basket by Los Angeles. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Marcus Smart.
Smart's got 5 now. And Coach Stevens, analytically minded at Butler, had a full-time statistician as one of his assistants.
Yeah, very new school in his approach. You might expect that from such a young guy, still in his 30s. Of course, he also needs to connect with his players. And he's doing well. Despite the losses, the players really enjoy playing for Stevens. And I think he's going to be an excellent coach.
Shot clock at 6. They double-team Kobe. And yes, sir, that one drops. Nash has got his second basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. Here's Thornton. Here's Sullinger. Here's Wallace. And he makes good on the layup.
Gerald Wallace.
Wallace has got his first points of the game.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Kobe. 14 points for him. Nash takes to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Shot's good from Young.
How about the passing there? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Jared Sullinger.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Kobe. Back to Nash. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Nash has got the lead of 12 down for the Lakers.
They have the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
So Boston has shown their team is not afraid to make a deal with one of their stars if they think it's going to benefit the team. And quite often, those deals have worked out for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Sacre, he's checked in for Randall. Ryan Kelly comes in for Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Steve Nash. Now, here's Green. Out of bounds. Celtics ball is Boston team's possession.
As you said, with Boston, it's an attitude that most teams would like to have, but many just can't really stomach the idea of parting with an all-star. The Celtics have shown they can do that.
Here is Bass. Down by 12. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Sullinger. Rondo with it. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. Into Sullinger. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Sullinger's got 4 points in the quarter. Now for the Celtics, it's worked out quite a bit in the franchise's history from getting guys like Parrish to making the moves for Kevin Garnett when he was there.
And, you know, it might result in some hard transition moves like this one, but there is a reason why the Celtics was never out of it for too long. Doing whatever it takes to improve the team is part of the history of that franchise.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young passes to Johnson. Again, Wesley Johnson. Celtics trail by 12. Rondo drives in. The dish to Young. Back to Rondo. He kicks it to Green. Lets it fly. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 6 points for Jeff Green. Young dishes to Sacre. Lets it go. Young's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Rondo kicks to Green. Down low. It's stolen. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Rajon Rondo has gone from the young star understudy to the leadership role. Former teammate The Truth, Paul Pierce, said Rondo is mature. He understood what was coming. Before he had me and KG to lean on. Now he's the guy. He's the captain. I think he's ready. A great endorsement from a terrific leader in his own right. Gentlemen.
High praise, Doris. Thanks. Outside, Lin. Dishes to Young. Back to Lin. 4 on the clock. Jared Sullinger pulls it in. Sullinger's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young pass to Rondo. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. The feed to Sullinger. The pass to Young. Outside Rondo. Kicks to Green. Taken away. Now here's Lin. He has 6 from 15 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Lin's got 8 points. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Jared Sullinger slipped in the 2012 draft over concerns about his back. He ended up missing the latter half of that rookie season when he had to have back surgery. Despite his health issues, when he's been on the court, he's shown a lot of promise.
Lakers leading by 6. Now Lin, 8 points for him. On its way from Young for 2. Ejected by Young. And here's Rondo. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. He feeds it to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bass dishes to Green. That doesn't go either for Green. And Sullinger with a ground-bound game. Even before his back troubles, his game is based on strength and skill.
Yeah, no question. He's got that wide frame, able to carve out space inside. You know, he's a good rebounder. He's got a soft touch. Boston really tried to help him become a three-point shooter as well last year. So he's slowly expanding his game.
Back to Rondo. Nice ball movement by Boston. Green kicks to Rondo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
LA ball.
Hill is checked in for the Lakers. Boozer comes in for Ryan Kelly. Boston also with the sub. Olynyk's checked in. Lakers lead by 6. Here's Lynn. He's got 8. And here's Johnson outside. A rebound by the Celtics. Bass has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hill. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. And Young, here we go. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Young. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
After Jeff Green had that strong performance in the 2013 playoffs, he was handed the keys in Boston, but while his minutes went up, his efficiency went down. Maybe he's not suited for that lead role.
And Jeff Green, you know, in the 3rd season of a big 4-year contract from the Celtics, they've certainly been big believers in his potential, and I think he's going to pay dividends on that belief.
And the first one at the line is good. And you look at Jeff Green over his career, the 5th pick back in 2007, played big minutes for the Thunder and the Celtics.
But he struggled to find consistency, Kevin. I mean, some nights he's great, others he disappears, and that's just sort of the mystery.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Young. And Jeff Green drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Then the pass to Johnson. Young with the ball. He's got 8.
Boston
There's
foul.
always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A.
That's
All of a
his
sudden
first
he dubbed
personal
himself
foul.
Swaggy P, and it caught on.
Shooting
It
for Los
seems like the
Angeles,
whole league
Nick
kind of
Young.
loved watching him play and referring to him by that
At the
nickname.
line for 2.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season, the top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. And he had some huge nights.
The first one falls. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
And so Young nails them both.
For the Celtics, they've really struggled against Young.
He's got 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. Cans the shot from the
Jeff
wing.
Green.
Green's got 10.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Johnson kicks to Lynn. Young against Bradley. Young dishes to Johnson. Back to Young. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's good. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Rondo passes to Green. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Johnson for three, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got 8 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Goes up the baseline. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Green. The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Young outside. Johnson right side. Not enough on that one as it misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Now here's Bradley. Here's Bass. Good.
Brandon
And it's
Bass.
now only a 1-point Laker lead. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Lynn kicks to Young.
Celtics
There's
foul.
no secret that the Lakers were really terrible last year. There's no other way to say it. Everything that could have gone wrong actually did. Murphy's
At
Law.
the line for your
on full
Lakers,
display.
Nick Young.
For a historical perspective on the Lakers,
At the line
guys,
for two.
last year was their worst season since they moved out to L.A. from Minnesota back in 1960.
And they vowed to get back, however, and I believe them. I mean, this isn't a franchise that has a history of being passive when it comes to improvement.
That one is off.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kobe's checked in for Johnson. And Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And then for Boston, Gerald Wallace. He's checked in for Bass. Turner comes in for Jeff Green. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Good on the second free throw.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Clock at 6. Olynyk can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. Pick up by Hill, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's foul number
Celtics
2.
time.
It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Davis.
Davis is checked in for Carlos Boozer. And here comes Smart. He has 5. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Now here is Hill. Back to Nash. Passes to Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. Charity stripe shot. That's good. Kobe's got 16 points.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Olynyk sends a screen for Smart. Feeds to Wallace. And it comes off the screen and slams it through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Lakers ahead, leading by just 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kobe, tell us how your approach changes when you've got teammates moving the ball and helping to create scoring opportunities for you.
Well, it makes it very easy for me. I just have to run the lane, look for opportunities to score the ball, and you know, it's game's very simple.
Kobe, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. So it's Boston now. A 2-point game. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. Brandon Bass is out there with Green. And it's Sullinger in at the 5. And it's Bradley off the drive. That ties the game.
Avery Bradley.
Bradley's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Boston.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Green against Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
Wesley Johnson.
Johnson's got 10.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Rondo dishes to Sullinger. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game.
Rajon Rondo, one of the NBA's elite playmakers. He's led the league in assists per game twice in the last 3 seasons. Great at keeping his dribble alive and forcing the defense to react.
Now here is Hill. And Boozer gets it to go.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Bradley, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. And for Rondo Clark, he has said, in essence, the piling up assists instead of points is his way of being different.
Well, we know he likes to go to the beat of his own drum. He's very intelligent. He's a tremendous basketball player with a great IQ. It's interesting, though. Some have even accused him of being too unselfish.
Jordan Hill.
So you got to be careful how you look at that. And he's always going to do it his way. So we'll watch and see how it plays out.
Here's Rondo after Jordan Hill's bucket. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Sullinger, a screen on Bryant. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Offensive rebound. Here's Bass. Here's Sullinger. And finally they hit one. Sullinger's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Unloads from 13. Again, Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Boston.
The Lakers went in the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He was intent on running the offense through Kobe. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Bradley passes to Rondo. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. And Green gets it to go.
Jeff Green.
And for Carlos Boozer, weighed by the Bulls as they brought in Pau Gasol. Help this Lakers team.
Yeah, he certainly bolsters their front line, and as I said in the contract here, he couldn't ask for a better stage to showcase his game in the bright lights of L.A.
Timeout called the Lakers. And during the timeout, both coaches get a chance here to review the strategy at this point in the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
Here's Johnson following the score by Avery Bradley. Baseline jumper, and it's Boozer that time on the assist by Bryant. And that's now 6 points for Carlos Boozer. Sullinger, screen on Lynn, into Sullinger. And here we go, fast break, Lynn's got it. Carlos Boozer again. Boozer's got 8 points.
Boy, this is the kind of shooting performance coaches dream of. It makes their job so much easier. An excellent start to this third quarter.
Rondo kicks to Green. And again, Boston with the triple.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Now here's Lynn. 8 points for him. There's the dish to Bryant. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. And that's 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
The drive by Rondo, and there's the rejection. Fast break, the Lakers. Kobe's running. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston trailing. Bass with a screen for Green. He kicks it to Bradley. Back to Green. Now Rondo. 6 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Lynn dishes to Kobe. Puts up a 3. Here's Hill. And another shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
The Lakers making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Boston. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Well, going into last season, the Celtics had made 6 straight playoff appearances, 2 trips to the finals, and 1 NBA championship. But there was no question last year was the beginning of a rebuild.
Sullinger, no good. The Lakers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Johnson against Green. Right side, Bryant. That one falls. Come on, Johnson's feet. And that's now 20 points for Kobe Bryant.
And it's always tough for fans to swallow the word rebuild, especially when you trade away such beloved players as KG and Paul Pierce. But, you know, I think the Celtics took the prudent and sensible route. I mean, they got good return for their aging All-Stars, and they put themselves in a good position going forward. And as much as you like to sometimes look back or stay in the present, GM's job and the organization's job is to be preparing for the future.
Gets it to go.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Now here's Rondo. Dishes to Thornton. And it's sent back by Bryant. Bass's shot. Good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with this game.
And here is Lynn. He's got 10. Kobe with it. Hill is screen on Thornton. The drive by Bryant. And another basket for the Lakers. And as the Celtics go young, I guess, Steve, you could say greener than ever.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. That's awful. But listen, they've acquired a ton of picks over the next 4 years. And who knows, with the Nets battling age and injury, some of those picks could turn out to be good ones. So I like what the front office has done in terms of the future.
Hey, Kevin, I liked your line. I don't care what I don't care what Steve said.
I really meant it for you than him. He just jumped in.
Yeah,
now here's Lynn. Now the feed to Kobe. That's tipped. But they recover it. And that one's good.
Wesley Johnson.
And 12 points for Johnson. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Rondo. There's the pass to Green. Here's Thornton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Green. And again, Boston with the triple.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 12. Back to Lynn. Johnson outside. Lynn against Rondo. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got his second bucket.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Well, Rajon Rondo still in a Celtics uniform. It seemed like a foregone conclusion over the last season. Boston in the midst of a complete rebuild, and Rondo already in the prime of his career, so a lot of discussion about a possible trade.
Shooting for Boston.
You know, you look at Rondo and you get the sense that perhaps he covets a chance to lead the Celtics as the team's undisputed franchise player. Well, that's a mantle he's not quite carried in his career. He said he'd love to have another 10 years in Boston.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ed Davis is checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Wallace comes in for Brandon Bass. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Green. And Smart subbed in for Marcus Thornton. And for the Celtics, hard to give up an elite player like Rondo.
Well, Brad Stevens called him their clear-cut best player and the leader of this team. And, you know, Rondo has a chance to put himself in that echelon if he sticks around Boston in terms of being one of the all-time great Celtics.
Now here's Bryant. 22 points for him. Young from outside. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Rondo passes to Wallace. And Olynyk kicks to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. 9 feet out, and he gets the bucket.
Kelly Olynyk.
1:57 left to play here in the third. Nash dishes to Kobe. Davis setting the pick for Bryant. Shot off the screen. Again, Los Angeles.
Every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Shot's good by Turner.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Young, here we go. And that is good. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Nash against Rondo. Over to the wing. Here's Olynyk. They get the rebound over Davis. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Olynyk.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Nash the pass to Young. Outside, Kobe. Just 3 to shoot. Releases. Gerald Wallace grabs the miss. Wallace has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rondo. Here's Smart. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Sacre is checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Celtics. Young's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Celtics shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Smart. Lakers leading by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nash kicks to Young. It's Davis on the wing. Launches it. Young's shot is off. Here's Young. Kicks it to Smart. That Misses, would have counted had it gone in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Kobe. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Nick Young is out there with Davis. And it's Zachary in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here is Young. Back to Kobe. He feeds it to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And it's Kobe missing. Celtics trail by 3. They set the pick. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Young. Feeds to Olynyk. Now here's Smart. Defended by Nash. Here's Turner. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Turner's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Davis setting the pick for Nash. Pass to Zachary. And it's sent back by Wallace. And he gets it back. And they get it back. Kept alive. Zachary, good.
Basket is good by
And the Lakers lead by 3.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the league.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Gerald Wallace undergoing knee and ankle surgeries early into last season. For a player so dependent on his athleticism, it'll be interesting to see how he does coming back now.
Some changes for the Lakers. Boozer comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nash. The Celtics also changing it up. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Wallace. Green comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Avery Bradley in for Young. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And Wallace last season battling game winner on a rebuilding Celtics team.
Yeah, it was an interesting attempt at a fit for Wallace. I mean, the team was going young, and he's near the tail end of his career, so it's not ideal for him or the team, but nonetheless, he's always been a pro that worked extremely hard and brings value wherever he's been.
Here's Bradley after Carlos Boozer's score. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Lin the pass to Young. To the paint. Here's Zachary. Soft touch off the
Basket is
glass.
good by
And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Smart kicks to Olynyk. Now here's Smart, defended by Lin. Here's Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Hill is checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Young. And a change for the Celtics. Bass is checked in. Lakers leading by 5. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, and really a nice pace to their offense.
And here's Smart following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Smart dishes to Green. Passes it to Smart. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Bass. And the basket good.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kobe passes to Johnson. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Boozer has been great. 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
At the line
There
for
have
your
been
Lakers,
so many questions for the Boston Celtics the past 2 seasons. Who is going?
At the
Who's
line
going to
for
stay?
2.
Who should they build around? Tough to win with that.
Yeah, you've got those kind of questions rolling around. It's hard to find your direction and stay on course.
The next step for the Celtics is going to be getting all this young talent to move together as a unit. Never an easy task for a coach.
And the Celtics making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Boozer hits them both.
Well, hopefully for Boston, they'll be patient. But really, I think they have a lot to look forward to here in this city, as the Celtics could be a scary team in a relatively short amount of time.
Now here's Green. Now here's Rondo. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Green. He dishes it to Rondo. Top of the key, Bradley. It's stolen by Hill. And Bryant kicks to Boozer. The feed to Johnson. And the 3 off target.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Rondo dishes to Green. Back to Rondo. Here's the pass to Bradley. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Avery Bradley.
Rondo's got his 9th assist in the game now. Outside, Lynn. Kobe sets the pick for Lynn. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Outside Rondo. There's the dish to Bradley. Launches it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Johnson. Dishes it to Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers.
From that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
And here's Rondo. Bradley passes to Rondo. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
LA ball.
Lakers leading by 6. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Jared Sullinger grew up with the game. His father was a demanding high school coach. The word is that Jared was actually doing footwork drills at the age of 2. Shooting regulation free throws by 3. You see how strong he is, and he's got a great IQ and skill for the game.
Lynn with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Lynn. Lynn's got 4 assists in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now here's Rondo. Kicks it to Bradley. He feeds it to Sullinger. And he uses the glass on the way. Sullinger's got 20.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Boozer with it. He's guarded by Bass. Boozer kicks to Kobe. And he gets it to go. Kobe's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Pass to Bradley. Pass with a screen for Bradley. Sullinger screen on Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Rondo. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their their shots. Johnson against Green. Johnson dishes to Lynn. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. That's tipped. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. And there's the lay-in. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Lynn the pass to Bryant. Back to Lynn. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And that's 15 points here for Lynn.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Now here's Bradley, and he gets it to go.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lynn kicks to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Kobe. That is good. Bryant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They kick it out to Green. Lynn against Rondo. Outside Bradley. 5 to shoot. There's the block. And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. Here's Johnson. Can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Rondo. Bradley kicks to Green. And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. Here's Rondo. Here's Sullinger. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
He's locked in right now, guys, hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter.
Lynn dishes to Johnson. Feeds to Kobe. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Kobe attacking. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. That's 36 points for Kobe Bryant.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside Green. Bradley kicks to Rondo. Into Green. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now here's Boozer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Rondo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Rondo playing well. He's got 14 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Shooting for Boston, Rajon Rondo, taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
So he comes up empty at the line. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Lynn. 8 feet away. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Green. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. Comes up empty from the left block. Lakers lead by 8. And Bryant kicks to Lynn. Pass to Boozer. Right side, Boozer. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
Looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Kobe Bryant. And a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving and finding guys when they would flash open.
From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That will be all she wrote.
Up top, Lynn, guarded by Bradley. Here's Hill. He dishes it to Boozer. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Bryant is doubled. Johnson outside. Back to Kobe. Left side, Bryant. And that one's good. Kobe's got 40 points.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great.
Lakers
There's no
foul.
doubt that helped
Jordan
with the
Hill.
winning effort.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jared Sullinger.
That free throw good from Sullinger. So both teams making some changes here. That free throw's good from Sullinger. So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a terrific win, Carlos. And how would you rate the team's performance right now and how the game felt like for you?
Oh, just executing, getting better week by week, improving every day. Today I thought we did a great job executing, getting everybody the ball, setting everybody up. And then for me, I just took the shots that was it.
Congratulations, Carlos. Great job. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.